Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. I'm filming this on March.
Please wait. Let's watch this video.
On March 14th, and we have major news is Iran's biggest target, Karg Island, has been hit in a massive bombing operation ordered by President Donald Trump as the war against Iran continues to escalate. On top of that, Israel is taking more direct hits from Iranian missiles as the war continues to rage. So we have a lot to get into. I'm going to break it all down for you. We got a lot of video footage and statements from Trump to get into. Before we get into it, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free, cost you guys absolutely nothing at all. Huge boost to the channel. Let me know what you think of the bombing in the comments below. Let's get active in the comments. Let's see some American flags in the comments. Hit that notification bell. All notifications turned on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, XD Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. My DMs are wide open. Please send me whatever you got. Now, let's get into it. I'm going to throw this up on the screen right away. So this was announced Friday night after the markets closed by President Donald Trump, saying moments ago, in my direction, the United States Central Command executed one of the most powerful bombing raids in the history of the Middle East and totally obliterated every military target in Iran's crown jewel, Karg Island. Our weapons are the most powerful and sophisticated that the world has ever known. But for reasons of decency, I've chosen not to wipe out the oil infrastructure on the island. However, should Iran or anyone else do anything to interfere with the free and safe passage of ships through the Strait of Hormuz, I will immediately reconsider this decision. During my first term and currently, I rebuilt our military into the most lethal, powerful, and effective force by far anywhere in the world. Iran has no ability to defend anything that we want to attack. There's nothing they can do about it. Iran will never have a nuclear weapon, nor will it have the ability to threaten the United States of America, the Middle East, or for that matter, the world. Iran's military and all others involved with the terrorist regime would be wise to lay down their arms and save what's left of their country, which isn't much. Thank you for your attention to the matter. So President Trump announcing Karg Island has been hit. Why is that important? 90 to 95% of Iranian oil exports leave through Karg Island, pass through Karg Island. You can cripple the entire country's ability to make money, the regime's ability to make money. I just talked about this in a video the other day, and I actually predicted that this was going to happen, and now he has done it. And we have strike footage. So U.S. Central Command releasing footage saying last night U.S. forces executed a large-scale precision strike on Karg Island, Iran. The strike destroyed naval mine storage facilities, missile storage bunkers, and multiple other military sites. U.S. forces successfully struck more than 90 Iranian military targets on Karg Island while preserving the oil infrastructure. So as of now, as President Trump just announced, we have not bombed the actual oil infrastructure. We hit all the military targets on the island, reserving the right to hit those oil targets next. Let's watch. So you can see massive explosions underway. Huge explosions. Targets on the ground getting pulverized. Boom. They're cratering the runways. The runways they have on Karg Island have been hit. There's a massive missile coming in. Just an incredible amount of firepower underway. This is the live footage of the bombing of Karg Island. Absolutely stunning footage. More bombs coming in. Absolutely stunning footage. All right, next up, footage has been released of fighter jets on the USS Abraham Lincoln taking off. Let's watch. So these are fighter jets on the USS Abraham Lincoln. What's funny about this is Iran is still claiming they've sunk the Abraham Lincoln, and yet here we have footage of fighter jets, F-18s, and EA-18 Growlers going out to conduct missions against the Islamic regime. However, Iran continues to still shoot back, and they continue to hit targets across the Middle East, whether it's Israel, the UAE, Bahrain. Let's watch. This is a missile impact as Israel has been hit yet again. Right there, you can see the ballistic missile come in right at the start. Here, I'll slow it down for y'all so you guys can get a better look at it. That is the ballistic missile, an Iranian ballistic missile coming in. So let's watch in slow motion now. Boom. So you can see the flash. That is the ballistic missile hitting. On top of that, we have more cluster munitions. I just made a video about this yesterday. Iran relying heavily on cluster munitions. Let's watch. Right there. Right there. You see that? That is the cluster munitions impacting. Right there. So let's see it. And then boom, boom. Iran continuing to unleash cluster munitions.
Yo, what the fuck, dude?
Right there. I'll pause it. You can see it off in the distance. More bombs and missiles raining down on Israel. And then right here, it says footage shows a small fire burning on the roof of the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad following a successful drone strike on the compound by Iranian-backed Iraqi paramilitary groups or Iran. So the U.S. Embassy in Iraq, I believe, yeah, let me double check that. Yes, Baghdad. So the U.S. Embassy has been hit. You can see smoke coming up right at the beginning of the video. Yes, smoke right there. The U.S. Embassy in Iraq has been hit. And here is a further look at the damage as smoke rises following the bombing of the U.S. Embassy. Now, the UAE's port of Fujairah has been, they've suspended oil exports after being bombed. Let's take a look at the damage. You can see two massive columns of smoke there after the UAE was bombed by Iran. And then right here, further look at the damage out of the UAE. Incredibly serious situation, rapidly developing as the war rages. Now, the Wall Street Journal reporting that 5 U.S. Air Force refueling tankers were struck and damaged on the ground at Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia during an Iranian missile strike in recent days. No casualty reported. At least 7 U.S. tankers are now damaged or lost since the war began, according to the Wall Street Journal. However, I'm going to get this up on the screen for you. President Trump claims that that is not exactly what has happened. So they're now saying multiple refueling tankers were struck. President Trump releasing on Truth Social says yet again an intentionally misleading headline by the fake news media about the 5 tanker planes that were supposedly struck at an airport in Saudi Arabia and of no further use. In actuality, the base was hit a few days ago. The planes were not struck or destroyed. 4 of the 5 had virtually no damage and are already back in service. 1 had slightly more damage, but will be back shortly. So President Trump refuting the claim that multiple air tankers, refueling tankers have been lost and adding more details. And then right here, President Trump announcing many countries, especially those that are affected by Iran's attempted closure of the Hormuz Strait, will be sending warships in conjunction with the United States of America to keep the strait open and safe. We've already destroyed 100% of Iran's military capability, but it's easy for them to send a drone or two, drop a mine, or deliver a close-range missile somewhere along or in the waterway, no matter how badly defeated they are. So President Trump saying global navies are scrambling and arriving to reopen the Strait of Hormuz as of today on March 14th. So I'm going to pull this off the screen now. So as of this update, we now know that Karg Island has been lit up, absolutely destroyed. We have the footage of it, and now President Trump saying he will escalate. At the same time, Israel continues to get hit with more and more direct fire, more and more direct impacts from Iranian missiles, and other militaries are now getting involved. So that is where we are at as of the update for today. As always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'll be back when we have more updates.
Please do not forget to follow, like, comment, drop your opinion. Please. God bless you.